This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home.
We show up.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carbon, and today we are going to be talking about Call of Duty 2019. There has been more leaks from GameStop, from Twitter. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and we're going to talk about it, as well as the new bill that's supposed to pass that might ban all loot boxes in video games. Let's jump right into this because it's exciting. A new image has surfaced on Reddit and Twitter, which claims that the reveal of Call of Duty's 2019 release will happen by Tuesday, June 4th, 2019. The image was supposedly captured by a GameStop employee from their internal system, which contains a listing for an employee t-shirt that is expected to arrive at the warehouse by June 4th. The GameStop employee also claimed that no further information can be found in the system at the same time of the writing. This is not the first instance, though, that GameStop's internal systems contained information ahead of time. In March 2018, listings for Black Ops 4 t-shirts were discovered and made public by employees. Unfortunately, this year's listings do not contain any information regarding the title of the game. Neither Activision or Infinity Ward have officially announced a reveal date for the 2019 Call of Duty title. The latest official news is that Infinity Ward will present at E3 Coliseum 2019 with a presentation on their title. So stay tuned on my channel because I'm going to have all the information on the game. But that's not the only leak that came out. A former Infinity Ward creative strategist, Robert Bowling, better known as 402 in the Call of Duty community, he tweeted some interesting things overnight and a potential connection in the 2019 Call of Duty game coming from Infinity Ward. Although Bowling has not been at Infinity Ward since 2012, Bowling may still have some connections back to the studio in regards to what they're working on. In a series of tweets, he shared a clip back of Operation Kingfish, a relation back to Modern Warfare 3. The date of the operation was 10/8/13, October 8th, 2013. And Bowling in a tweet added 10/8/19 to it. Okay? He says, "I will not let you down. I will make you hurt." 10/8/2019. And in another tweet, Bowling shared a flashback of Ghost from Modern Warfare 2. And he says, you are someone else. I am still right here." And lastly, he made another subtle hint that the 2019 game is, in fact, Modern Warfare 4 with a B4 referenced in the tweet. Quote, B space 4, BE space FOUR. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody's on that. So it should be noted that Bowling has no official relations with Activision, and he stopped working there in 2012. This could all just be him trying to hype up another Modern Warfare title based on rumors and his excitement for the Modern Warfare series to return. So if there is any more news to come, you better believe I'm going to let you know as far as anything news for Call of Duty. And there's another thing I want to talk about, and this is pretty big in the gaming community, and it involves loot boxes. But why are loot boxes so important? If you really look at the aesthetic of a loot box, the only thing they are is gambling. And it's gambling for kids. And somehow it's been around. There hasn't been much of a topic on it. But there is a new bill that is supposed to pass that will make everything better, supposedly. Senator Josh Hawley today announced a bill that would ban loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions in games played by minors. A broad label that the senator says will include both games designed for kids under 18 and games whose developers knowingly allow minor players to engage in microtransactions. Hawley will introduce the bill, the Protecting Children from Abusive Games Act, to the U.S. Senate very soon. In press materials announcing the bill, Hawley's team brought up the Activision game Candy Crush as an egregious example of pay-to-win microtransactions thanks to its $150 luscious bundle that comes with a whole bunch of goodies. This bill will also likely apply to a host of online games that feature loot boxes and other ways in which players can spend money for real benefits. Now, this is a quote: "When a game is designed for kids, game developers shouldn't be allowed to monetize addiction." Hawley said this in a press release. "And when kids play games designed for adults, they should be walled off from compulsive microtransactions. Game developers who knowingly exploit children should face legal consequences." Last fall, the Federal Trade Commission promised to investigate the loot boxes following a letter from Senator Maggie Hassan that she wrote in the wake of 2017 string of games featuring the heavy usage of predatory microtransactions. That's right, predatory. Such as the Middle-earth Shadow of War and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Although some companies have pulled back on the practice, popular games like Overwatch, FIFA, and Apex Legends continue to make big money off randomized microtransactions. Many of those games are played both by adults and children. Hawley, who is 39, has become known in Washington for criticizing major tech companies like Facebook and Google, often accusing them of anti-conservative bias. And a new update on the entire bill: as of noon, the Entertainment Software Association, the video game industry lobbyist group, sent over a statement shortly after the bill was introduced, quoting, "Numerous countries including Ireland, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom determined that loot boxes do not constitute gambling. They look forward to sharing with the Senator the tools and information the industry already provides that keeps control of in-game spending in parents' hands. Parents already have the ability to limit or prohibit in-game purchases with easy-to-use parental controls." What do you guys think about this? Should loot boxes be banned? Should there be an age restriction on it? This is all very interesting news. It's a big issue. I spent alone maybe $1,000 in Black Ops 3. I know people who need to have every item within game that is new, like every single item, and it is just money well spent to them. But in my mind, maybe because I've gotten older, I don't see the value in spending money on microtransactions anymore. It doesn't make any sense. It used to be you could have crazy skins to let you know how rare or good you are, but at this point, the only thing that proves how good you are is your stats. Alright? Stop buying these microtransactions. There's more to the world out there than video games. You can buy real things. But considering Call of Duty is a huge title, let's talk about its mobile version. Call of Duty Mobile saw over 1 million pre-sale registrations in China in the first 24 hours. This is a transition from the microtransactions because I think this is kind of interesting considering it's China. Activision and Tencent opened up pre-registration for the upcoming Call of Duty mobile game in China this past week, and according to reports, over 1 million pre-registrations were done within the first 24 hours. The new mobile game is coming from Timmy, a Tencent-owned studio, and it will publish the game in partnership with Activision worldwide, not just China. Activision announced that the new Call of Duty mobile game at GDC in March said it would feature elements from Black Ops and Modern Warfare series, alongside new content that brings all of Call of Duty World to life on mobile. Does anybody play mobile games such as PUBG Mobile? Do you think this could be just as fun or interesting? Because Activision stated during their recent conference and investor, they have a call that the Call of Duty mobile game worldwide has surpassed 10 million pre-registrations on Google Play Store. The iOS App Store does not have a pre-registration option for the game as of now. Activision plans to bring pre-launch betas on the mobile game this summer, with full launch and game expected later this year. But if anything, we know this game will not release without bugs. It will not. But I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see what the game will be like mobily. I'm not a mobile player, but Call of Duty Mobile might be kind of interesting. Let me know if you guys will play it. Anyways, guys, the new computer arrives today. I won't be streaming for a few days, but I will try to get these news videos out to you as much as possible. So please leave that like, leave that subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what I did wrong. Guys, it's ya boy Carbon. Ha, peace!
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.